Hey there, Angry Bass fans. Captain Mike here again here at Lake Flow, and wasn't getting much of the top water bite here about mid-afternoon here, well actually 3 o'clock. So after about 30 minutes of frustrating cast with the frogs, Captain Mike decided to change it up with a little action in the pads, and he went with a nice little jig, Strike King. It's like a June bug type jig, and I put a Culprit, one of the Culprit Incredi Craws. I put that on there as a trailer, and that was just too meaty and juicy for him to pass up, man. He struck it right out of the pads. And this one's about 4 or 5 pounder right here. So nice fish, as you can see. And he struck it hard, man. They weren't kidding, boy. Those lunkers come out of those pads, and he sucked that thing right down the minute it went through the pads. And that's where they're hiding. So in the heat of the day, go after them under the pads and use a nice jig here. I got the 65-pound braid. No worries. I pulled them right through all those pads with no problem and didn't lose them. So get out there and get fishing and start using them jigs and those weeds, and you should get some good, some heavy action out of these angry bass. All right, Captain Mike out. Hey, hello there once again, Angry Bass fans. Captain Mike here. Having a banner day here at Lake Flow with this Strike King Culprit trailer jig combination, proving deadly out there at the edge of the weed field just beyond the lily pads out there. Must be hitting some beds out there. But boy, they can't stand this big juicy jig I'm throwing out there. Way to catch them, you know, when they're not hitting the frogs. So that's just the way to do it. You got to change it up and change tactics. If they won't hit top water, then you get them underwater. All right, so don't give up. Just change your tactics, and it'll work. Second one in 20 minutes here. Nice 4.5, maybe 5 pounder here. Bigger than the last one. All right, Captain Mike out. More Angry Bass action to follow. Well, Angry Bass fans, and what's turned out to be a very ominous day out here at my favorite fishing hole here in Ocoee. Ended up being one of my best fishing days in a long time. I mean, I caught three quality bass within an hour using the deadly Strike King and Culprit trailer Incredi Craw jig combination, nailing them just out there past beyond the pad field, just letting it hit the bottom and just pulling it up and then letting it drop, and boom, they're hitting it. And that's where they're at. They're just beyond the pad field out there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a nice line of grass out there, and they're just hitting out. They're all out there hitting it, probably where the beds are. So anyway, just another one here to show you. Number 3, another quality fish, probably about 4 pounds. Just beautiful, man. Just exactly what you want to hit out here, one after the other. Anyway, let's see if we can get one more out here before I get hit by a lightning bolt. Captain Mike out.